What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about ESPN put out a thing where they ranked all 32 of the rosters in order from first to worst. Well, they put our beloved Eagles as ranked as the fourth worst roster in the entire NFL, ranked 29th. I'm gonna just give my thoughts on that and what I think they right about or wrong about or whatever. But before I get into this video, yo, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me, and whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. What's up, Eagle Nation? What's going on? What's up, YouTube? What's up, news break? Here we go, yo. Eagles roster is ranked 29th according to ESPN. That's kind of laughable to me, yo. That is laughable, absolutely laughable to me. The only teams that had rosters ranked worse were the New York Jets, the Detroit Lions, and the Houston Texans. Look, is this the best roster the Eagles had in years? It's not. Is this roster the 2004 Super Bowl participant roster with my boy Brian Dawkins and McNabb, T.O. and Lito Shepard, Sheldon Brown, Jeremiah Trotter, and Trey Thomas, Brian Westbrook, and the list goes on and on? No. Is it the 2017 Super Bowl roster? I mean, some of those players are still there, but overall, no. But to say that we ranked 29th, yo, look, I get it. We had a bad season. Last year was not a good season by any means, any stretch of the imagination. And, coming into this season, I was thinking to myself, this roster is not as bad as people think it is. Now, look, the offensive line is you would assume at least going into the season, is going to be healthy. When you talk about from the center to the right side of the offensive line, it's probably one of the best, if not the best, in the whole NFL. When you talk about Jason Kelce, a healthy Brandon Brooks, a healthy Lane Johnson, that is a dynamic trio along the offensive line from center to right tackle. And I say arguably, if not the best trio from center to right tackle in the whole NFL. Now, Jalen Hurts, he showed some flashes last season. He showed, some concern. Now, it's a question mark with him. We're not quite sure yet if he is the franchise guy. I tell you what, I'm excited to see what he could do. I'm very happy that Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie constructed the team this year like he is the guy. They didn't worry about no quarterback or no other nonsense. So that gives me hope for optimism. Look, the receiving core is not the best, but with the addition of Devontae Smith, that should in itself make the receiving core much better. And you got guys like Travis Fulgham, who for a few weeks in the season last year was leading the NFL in receiving yards during that little 4 or 5 game stretch, however long it was when he first got out there. Jalen Reagor is a first round pick who at times, now he hasn't been fully consistent, but showed a little bit of flashes. So the receiving core is not one of the best, but it's not absolutely terrible neither. Tight end, assuming we get rid of Zach Ertz, but Dallas Goedert is a up and coming top 10 tight end as far as talent. Now with him, it's about staying healthy and it's about having the production. But the physical talent of Dallas Goedert is there. Running back, Miles Sanders is a very good running back. For some reason, Doug Peterson every week must have went up against somebody who started Miles Sanders in fantasy because Doug Peterson did not want to run him like that. It was only a couple of games where he had some carries, but overall he didn't want to run him like that. But Miles Sanders is a good running back with good bursts, and when he gets in the open field, he's gone. You look at the defensive side of the ball. The Eagles have arguably, if not the best defensive line in the NFL. When you talk about Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham, Javon Hargrave coming back into his second season. Then you got an addition like Ryan Kerrigan. This is a very good defensive line. Now, linebackers, hey, y'all got me. Okay, you got me there. Eagles probably have the worst linebacking core in the NFL. With guys just Eric Wilson, Alex Singleton, and people like Davion Taylor. It may be the worst line. Though Eric Wilson was a decent player last year, but it may be the worst linebacking core. I give you that. And in the secondary, it's a good safety tandem with Rodney McLeod and Anthony Harris. Darius Slay is still in the top, echelon of cornerbacks in the NFL. Now, the number 2 corner, I give y'all that too. We still trying to figure that out. Is that Michael Jacquet? Is it Avonte Maddox? Do we actually call Steven Nelson in the 11th hour before the season or training camp start? Who knows? That position. But when you think about it, really only, left guard Sam Malo is solid. Malata showed some promise at left tackle. The only, quarterback is a question mark, is a not sure yet. Wide receivers is a not sure yet. Linebackers is now and number 2 corner, which is not a perfect roster, but to say it's the 4th worst roster, I mean, give me a break, yo. Give me a break. You got teams, I ain't even gonna go through all the teams, but you got teams like the Jacksonville Jaguars who just won 1 game because they got a quarterback. They all of a sudden got a great roster. Like, their roster is so much better than the Eagles roster. I mean, come on, man. It's not 29, bro. Okay, in the 20s, the higher to mid 20s, okay, maybe. But 29, 4th worst, I think a lot of people are going to be pleasantly surprised by the Philadelphia Eagles this year. If Jalen Hurts could go out there and prove that he's a solid quarterback and Nick Sirianni is a decent coach, this team will do a lot better than people think. They'll be a lot better than the 4th worst team in the NFL. Trust me. But with that being said, yo, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe on YouTube. Give me a follow on Newsbreak. I'm going to have Philadephia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, on Mondays and Thursdays on YouTube, I'm going to do my live Q&As. 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live. Also, not this Sunday because it's 4th of July, but on Sundays, download the 1420 AM ESPN 1420 AM app, and I co-host Big Time Sports Talk every Sunday from 10 a.m. Central to 12 noon Central. So y'all check that out also. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.